What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we're doing another experiment on Madden 21, and today we're doing something similar to what we did recently enough, which was the Jones and Smith team, and this time we went with the Jackson and Williams team. We went with the Eagles because they actually had the most Jacksons, and I believe most Johnsons, and there was going to be Johnson-Jackson, and then I realized, there's not a lot of great Johnsons, unless you look down my pan suit for clues for the mystery. This team is definitely worse, especially in the overall category. However, the quarterback position is miles better than the other team. However, Daniel Jones actually did pretty good in Sim. Obviously, if you want to take a look at that one, check it out. I will say we could maybe do one more of these with Johnson and another name. I don't know, though. But 100%, if you guys want to see it, I do want to see this team going against the Jones and Smith team. So if you guys are interested in that, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Yeah, we're running out of ideas, but it's still a little fun. It's still a little bit of fun. And of course, we're going to be doing franchise. We're going to be doing Madden stuff all the way to Madden 22 and then beyond. Obviously, we also have been streaming on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr Madden stuff and then also non-Madden stuff, which, if you didn't know, I upload to the second channel, PKR Plays. There you go. So, without any further ado, here's the rest of the team. Obviously, left tackle solid. Right guard's decent enough. We obviously moved a left tackle over there. Jackson at the inside. Everyone else, though, all the good linemen are pretty much Williams. Same with wide receivers. All Williams. Running back, Williams. Jackson at quarterback. Of course, we moved Mr. Tyree Jackson from tight end, where the Eagles are trying him out as, and back to quarterback, because otherwise it would have just been Lamar. And, of course, Preston Williams playing the tight end spot. And let me tell you, Jackson is very good at DB. They've got a lot of Jacksons at DB. And then, ironically enough, Williams is at linebacker. Of course, Williamson isn't technically Williams, but I'm going to allow it here. I have to. Okay, I just have to. I let, I think Johnston. No, I was going to have Johnston, but of course we changed it up. Johnston is still the guy here. There's just no one else for kicker punter. It doesn't really matter. Of course, the team is not as good, like we said, as the Jones and Smith team, but can Lamar carry this team? Of course, if you have any suggestions for something similar to this with names, maybe first names, I've seen a couple of people suggest that. Maybe leave it in the comment section below. Anything for experiments, like a blast from the past player, a career resim, a new idea completely, ideas to add on to franchises, or a brand new franchise idea. Of course, I'm always looking for, great suggestions in the comment section below. But anyways, let's see how this goes. We gave the other team 2 seasons, and the best that they did was lose by a lot to the Saints in the divisional. Let's see if we can do better than that. Headed to the playoffs, and let me tell you something very sad, and that is the season this team had. 4 wins in a row. Lost one. That's fine. 6-1. 6-2. Okay. 7-2. That's not bad. They're turning around. Look. Oh, my God. Let's take a look at the season, though. Lamar Jackson had a very good passing season. Rushing, it's EA. They don't expect things. Damian Williams and Jamal Williams, not really super great. Receiving, Sean Jackson with 13 touchdowns, 946 yards. Tyrell was, about the same. It does kind of suck on the other ones of Jones and Smith, but we kind of just forgot Chris Jones. It's just great. I probably forgot someone on this as well, so definitely come on, Jake Elliott. Definitely let me know about that if I did, which I don't think I did. MVP of the league, of course, goes to Cam Newton instead of Lamar Jackson, who probably was the actual best player in the league. 8-8 after a start like that is, honestly, something you would expect from the Eagles, to just being completely honest with you. But it's only fair that we give them another shot, because we gave the other team another shot. Let's see what happens as the Saints win in this Super Bowl. I want to take a look at potential dev-ups, which are not looking like there's any on offense. And then offensively, I don't think any here either. There are 2 players that have Williams or Jackson, and they're both Williams, and only one of them looks okay, but neither we really need the position for. Danny Williams is going to be the choice, early first. And I will say he's actually not bad. I mean, I guess we're going to plug him in at right end, even though He doesn't really fit the scheme. And that's really it. I mean, we'll go for the lineman, but it's not going to matter. And I guess we'll take the lineman, and yeah, he's not great. He's not terrible, considering like a 6-rounder that looks like he's just not worth the projection at all. All right, might as well take a look at that dev trade. I think he's going to be playing left end for us, so might as well put him at left end right away. Danny Williams with X Factor, actually. That's actually really surprising. 77, I guess. Kind of reminds me of like Cullen Jenkins. Actually, I don't know if he wore 77 for them. That's actually a huge win. What was the other? Like, we had 2 or 3 players on the other one. Don't think he was anywhere near, what is it called? X Factor. That's insane. That's actually crazy. Obviously, doesn't really fit the left end spot, but obviously you have to plug and play him. There's just no question about it. Of course, the second and only season we'll have here, no Deshaun Jackson, so the receiving group definitely takes a hit, but obviously the left end group, the left end anyway, is not really a group, improves tremendously. Maybe not really an edge rusher, but definitely better than what we would have. And then Marcus Williams has to take over for Kareem Jackson, who I'm surprised is even around still, but obviously drops tremendously in overall. The Eagles headed to the playoffs or not, and they are. They lose the game, though, against the Buccaneers, which now gives them a matchup against the Buccaneers. And the real question is, could they have had the bye week if not for that loss? And no, they couldn't have, so it doesn't really matter too much anyways. Let's take a look at the schedule. Who did they lose to? They lost to the Giants, the Raiders, the Saints, the Washington football team, and the Buccaneers. All losable games, but also all winnable games. Lamar Jackson goes absolutely off here. Rushing, not so great. Receiving, obviously, somebody has to catch the ball, and Preston did really well. This is a great test. If Preston doesn't go to Superstar here, star to Superstar devs for tight ends they're just completely broken. There's no arguing it this time. Danny, nice. 9.5 sacks as an edge player, when really he's just basically a DT, or a 3-4 end. Even though we're in a 4-3 here. Lamar Jackson, as we expected, gets MVP. Probably should have had it the other year. Did he really not win Defensive Rookie of the Year? Number 3. Okay, considering what he was able to do, at the position he's technically not supposed to be playing, is pretty impressive. Let's go in against those Buccaneers. Obviously down 2 overalls to them, but that's not bad considering. Considering this is a team of only Jacksons and Williams, it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. And we had some regressions, obviously. Going to the end of the game, and defense did pretty damn good. We actually turn a turnover, it appears, into a touchdown. Another touchdown, up 21-0, 28-0. Tampa finally puts up points up. Don't tell me. 28-3, 31-10. Please don't. Please don't. Don't do it. Okay, Philadelphia isn't going to pull that. Another Bird team did something, similar to with 28-3. I don't remember what it was, but it was definitely very traumatic for those fans. I can't think of what it is though. It's just like at the top of my head, I just can't think of what it is. Sack totals, pick totals are actually pretty damn good. Lamar outplayed Brady. Really, for me, it's not even about can they beat the other team and win this divisional matchup. I just want to see this damn dev up. If the tight end doesn't go to Superstar, I mean, it's probably not going to matter too much because, we're headed on to Madden 22, where hopefully stuff like that and O-lineman potentially deving up will be fixed, but we'll see. As the Ravens without Lamar Jackson are on to the championship round over on the AFC side. Once again, we were over this, but the Saints won like 42-20-something against the Smith-Jones team, so already looking a lot better than that. Gotta admit that this team's already technically better than that, even if they somehow choke this, and they won't. Smoking them, 31-10. 31-10, and the team is on to the championship round. There's no way. There's no way. But then again, they still have Nick Foles here. Obviously, the next thing we do, like we said with the, if you guys want to see it or not, probably would put these two teams together, and, well, not together, but against each other and see what happens. Championship round, who is it against? And, of course, it's the Saints. Obviously, they can't do anything to us comparatively to the other one, but they're probably going to win this and win back-to-back Super Bowls, let's be honest. And we see a pretty good start, really good start, actually, 14-0. Lamar Jackson's kind of carrying. Lamar and Preston Williams at tight end, I imagine, as well, but this team is actually really good. 31-3. Fourth quarter, 31-10. Okay, that score's kind of dropping a little bit here as it's 31-24. Don't choke, and they do not. The Eagles, the William Jackson, actually have a guy named that, literally, are headed to the Super Bowl. No way. Look, there he is. William Jackson, literally the name. People can be like, you only won because Williamson is really Williamson, not Williams. It's like, okay, dude, relax. I want to see it. Preston, 1,000 yards on the nose, 99 catches, 15 touchdowns. And it's not enough to dev him up. That is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Superstar for Williams. What was his season? It wasn't even as good, was it? It wasn't even nearly as good. Jesus, man. What a game. What a game. Like, what do you have to do? Lead tight end or wide receivers in general? Like, can't even be compared to other tight ends? Superstar for Marcus. Oh, well, let's do it. I don't care. Going against the Browns, 86-90. We beat some pretty decent teams in Sim. Buccaneers are really good in Sim. The Saints are obviously insane in Sim lately. And then the Browns are the Sim gods for Madden 21. So there's no easy road here. If you win, you deserve every bit of it. So let's see if they can do it. Obviously, defense kind of chokes down the stretch a bit, but offense has been able to put up a lot of points quickly and obviously very early. So far, kind of a neutral game, 10-9. Eagles struggling a little bit, but they get a touchdown before half, which is massive. Another touchdown after half, and I mean, it's looking pretty good here. And the Jackson Williams team win the Super Bowl. Literally, players only named Jackson or Williams have done it all. And I know Lamar Jackson's obviously a huge help, but I mean, this team was worse, without a doubt. The other team had definitely more playmakers. Aaron Jones, Julio Jones. They had a lot. Zadarius Smith, Roquan Smith, all the Smiths. They were a lot better. It's just they did not have the quarterback caliber of Lamar Jackson, even though Daniel Jones did throw pretty damn well, surprisingly well, actually. But this was another level. I think Lamar actually had number one in yards and touchdowns for quarterbacks, won the entire MVP, and obviously really good down the entire postseason stretch. And obviously carried this team. Without him, his team's nowhere near the Super Bowl, obviously. And I will show you guys that we did not force any wins or anything like that. I don't have any sort of, reason to care. It's just whatever happens. I suppose there is a little bit of a reason, because I guess if they win the Super Bowl, it makes, the video idea not completely just pointless and stupid. But, yeah, obviously I don't care that much. As they did do it. I don't care that much to cheat. I actually am pretty impressed by the fact that they were able to do this, especially with basically no rushing attack. Obviously, they had some touchdowns there, but overall, the run game has been a liability rather than a help. Williamson and Eddie Jackson with interceptions. And let's back out, show you guys we didn't force any wins, and call it there, as that was a surprising success. Way to go. We now know who's more superior, but different varying circumstances. You can't really exactly say that one team is better than the other just because of their run of things. You got to put them against each other. That's the only way to really show who is the more dominant family name, as you would say, in the league. Obviously, I definitely want to see that. And if you guys do as well, leave a like. Like I said, maybe subscribe. Means a ton to me. And that's pretty much it. Should be live again tonight around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, I would assume. And it would be on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. Regardless, always more content around the corner. Second channel video tomorrow on PKR Plays. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Another video later today, actually. Speed rebuild. So, a lot of stuff. Thanks for watching, though. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,